So, so this is something that's is not taught in school. I'm not sure where it's taught, but it's also something that we already have intuitively. We just need to bring it out. I might put some examples here. So I'm gonna prove it to you. No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You're gonna prove it to yourself. So everyone, stand up. Stand up, everybody. Close your eyes. And I want you to think of a time when you felt angry. I mean, really, really, really angry. Maybe you're in an argument with somebody you know, or maybe you acted in a way that you thought, afterwards that you regretted. Maybe you lashed out at somebody verbally, or worse, even physically. Take a minute and really go there. What was it? What made you angry? What did you feel? What did you see? What did you hear that triggered you and set you off? Now, how did you feel? Maybe you weren't feeling listened to. Maybe you weren't feeling respected. Really step into that moment and feel what it was like. Maybe you weren't feeling very significant. Maybe you were even overwhelmed by your anger. Maybe insecurity, frustration. How did that feel? What did you see? What were you hearing? Now, I want you to stay in that position. Whatever you're feeling, wherever position you're in right now, hold it right there. Open your eyes, but don't move. Now let me ask you something. How does your neck feel right now? Does your neck feel relaxed and free, or tense and tight? How does your breathing feel? Does it feel shallow? Oh, I'm going to reverse this. Does it feel deep and full breathing, or does it feel shallow and fast? How about your skin? Is it a little sweaty, a little clammy, or does it feel dry? Um, how about if maybe you have a feeling in your stomach? Does it feel relaxed or clenched and tight? Oh, sorry, that was your jaw. Relaxed jaw or clenched and tight? Go back to your breathing. How are you breathing when you're feeling that anger? Stay there. Stay in that emotion. And then now look at your posture. Are you hunched over or are you relaxed? So let me ask you a question. How is it that every single one of you came up with the answers? Did you guys talk about this before or something? The answer is because in order to feel angry, we need to move that way. Our body needs to move in the and hold that position of being angry. So try this. Stand tall. First shake your shoulders out, shake your arms out. Stand tall. Now breathe fully. Put your shoulders back. Look up at the ceiling if you want. Now put a silly grin on your face. Now try and get angry again. But don't move without changing any part of your body. Can you get angry? Why not? It's because your body is sending a completely different message to your brain. And there's no possibility for your brain to create that emotion without the body movements and the tension that's associated with this. I might insert a face exercise here. So how many other emotions do we have that have an exact representation like this? We go on another exercise. Angry or sad? Happy or glad? Whatever. See, the thing is, every single emotional state you have the entire day has a whether you know it or not, has a corresponding physical state that you're rehearsing. So a scientist can actually go into your body and measure the muscle tension, the temperature of your skin, the volume of your breathing, to the last detail. And actually, they've done this and found that there is an exact pattern for every emotion. Now, everybody's different, but we all have, remember, we all came up with the same answers. So, okay, so wait a minute. What does this have to do with your goals? So, one of the things that we know is one of the most important things is to learn to change our state of mind. And so we can do this immediately, as we just found, through our physiology. Now, you can change how you feel instantly by changing the way you move, changing the way that you breathe, and changing your facial expressions. Those are the big three. So if you really want to change your performance, the very first thing you need to do is change your state. Move your body differently. You know, you can even develop some power moves. I might leave that out. And changing your breathing, key, absolutely breathe. What do they say when you're nervous? They say, breathe deeply. Immediately, that changes us. So I'm going to do one last exercise. Peak state. Relax, peak state, relax, peak state. And so you've clearly seen here that there's a dramatic difference in how you felt. So imagine, what if you got control of that? What would your goals look like now? What do you think is possible now that you're in this state? So I want you now to go forth with this new understanding of yourself. The very first step is developing an awareness. Now that you know that you're doing this, I want you to go home and you're going to notice, oh, my shoulders are tight. I never noticed that before. Or you can notice, oh, my breathing is shallow. See, the first clue that you're getting into a state that you don't want happens in your body, and you'll notice it. You'll begin to notice that. And now, you have the power to take control of that. You have the power to step back, put your shoulders back, and take a deep breath. And just notice how that changes everything. You have the power now to, when you're feeling nervous and tight, say, okay, well look, this is what I'm doing now, and now I'm going to do this. And I feel strong and powerful. So I hope I've been able to leave you with something useful. I would love to hear how this works out for you. This is my contact information. And I wish you all the best in looking for my thing here. Yeah. So then I hope you find that it's in the way you move. The end.